Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. Also, what I need for you to do, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. All my worthless 2 cents is about to put something in your ear.
Yeah.
Y'all just hold up for a second, cause guess what? I'm doing double duty. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live. What more with another episode? We are about to run out of the month of September. We finna cross the line. We finna cross the finish line tonight. Cause I have a special guest with me tonight, all the way from the ship. You know what? I had another guest on the show a while back. I said she was the queen of the ship. Well, tonight I got the prince of the ship. I got the prince of the ship on the show with me tonight, all the way from ship, Louisiana. Stand up, Mama, the founder of Above Pain. He is also that's right, I don't even do no introduction, but I'm gonna do one. He is also an all-star and a college graduate. But look here, old country boy gonna share this triple trapper. I got some old water here. I'm gonna be sipping on my water. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna relax. And I'm gonna put on my headgear because this fella right here is about to put something in your ear. So without further ado, hey Zach, that's my new word. I don't know if you know that. I got a big word, ado.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my big word. Without further ado, look here. This man, he's gonna come his own way, however he feels like bringing. So I need y'all to just listen up, clean out your ears, and listen real close. So here we go. Get ready. Oh, baby! Put something in their ear. Have your way, my friend.
Man, what's going on? What's up? Live, baby. I'm finally here, man. It's been a little short delay, kind of long, but short delay, man. Our big cuz had me. He's blessed me with this opportunity to talk to some wonderful followers of his and of mine, hopefully too. Um, it's just a wonderful thing to have black people come together and have fun on a platform as great as he is, and I'm glad that I was able to get here. I was supposed to be in here a couple episodes back, but hey, I'm in this thing now. You heard me?
You're here now, man. It is I am honored to have you, man. You know, I would say this is watching you through the years. You've stayed true to you. Man, it is such an honor. You know, you ran that thing. You done dribble that ball. You done caught that ball. You done ran that track. You have done it all.
Still running.
And still running.
Yeah.
But man, you know what? Yeah. As I always say, Zach, this ain't my platform. This is good Lord's platform. So I just watch over it. So, but it ain't about me. It is about your opportunity, giving you the opportunity to share what you want to share, man. However you want to bring it, whatever you want to do, man, do your thing, my brother.
Man, I'll share a couple of things. And I'll start off by, sharing a little bit about myself. I'm little country boy straight out of Fellowship, Louisiana. That's up there by Grambling and there. If they don't know, but y'all gonna know soon because I'm gonna put it on the map. You heard it here first. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm straight out the country, man. It's bliss. It's wonderful out there. It's a whole lot to get into. It's a little to get into as well. Might not be enough out there sometimes, but I'm imagining it real big. But yeah, man, I went to the local high schools out there around that area, Grambling High, Simsboro High. I was pretty well rounded, honor student, dual classes and taking college classes in high school, and I was blessed to be able to get a full ride scholarship. Langston University, that's where I got my undergraduate degree in health, physical education, recreation. And I had a pretty good tenure there, man. I broke a whole lot of records on the track. I even stepped on the football field for a short amount of time, did my thing there. And I mean, in the off season, they also know me for putting that work on them in the gym. Hey, we were around. I've been, like you say, I've been dribbling that ball. I've been catching that ball. I've been running. I've been doing it since I was little, man. And I've carried it is a long way, and I'm gonna keep carrying it until it can't carry me no more. But along the way, I've also found another thing to carry. You know what that is?
What's that?
That's this right here.
What?
That's this right here. See this right here?
What is that? What AP? AP.
This AP, it's called Above Pain. You know,
okay.
It's just something I created. It's just a little something that I created, man. Well, what year was this? I know what year it was. 2020, COVID-19. Worst year for a lot of people, some best year for a lot of people. But I also know that it was trying times for a lot of people. And man, around that time, I know a lot of people was getting to that bag when they was getting to that money. So a lot of people trying to figure out ways to make money. So I've been drawing since I was little. I got a couple older cousins that can draw real well. I can draw very well. So I say, man, it ain't no way I can make some of them, put it on a shirt. I can see it. I know it. So I sat around and thought for a couple of days. You know, we been in quarantine probably like, well, how many months? About 3 months already. So the boredom has struck to the full. Hey, at this point, I can't dribble no more. I can't hoop no more. I hooping out the trash cans in the house. I mean, I done played the game till the controller done tore up. I done danced till my quads and knees and feet can't dance no more. I say, hey, what else can I do, man? So I'm thinking more innovative ways so I can make me some money. Everybody else getting money. Why I can't get none? Why not me? So I got me a little sketch pad together, and yeah, I'm like, man, what would be a good symbol? What would be a good sign? I got to throw my little stuff together, and I got to looking, and I looked at different fonts and letters and stacked them on top of each other and drawing. I said, well, maybe need a little crown. And I say, oh, that's it. That's fine. When I tell y'all I drew it with my own hand, I got the very drawing on my wall back in this right there, that same drawing. It's about that big.
Wow.
I got it up on the wall. And this is the first time the world gonna hear this now.
Uh-oh.
It's the first time. So I was thinking a name for my AP because the AP was just too, it was too fly. I said, I gotta use that right there. So originally it stood for Amour Propre, which is French, I believe, for self-love. I wanted to promote self-love. I thought I was trying to think of something that represented me.
Right.
But somebody had already put that on the shirt. Of course, they didn't have this because it's only one of these in the world, and Zeb created that, But somebody had already used it. So I say, man, I got to think. I'm like, what represents me? What represents my family? What about me can everybody say? I got to think about my sports. Got to think about my mama, She one of the toughest people I've ever encountered in this lifetime. My daddy as well. Other big brother figures of mine, they really my first cousins, but then they my brothers, man. Even I got a little cousin that's he my big brother too. Shout out D, man, get well.
Yes.
But man, I got to thinking. I say, man, what? Cause I can't erase this. This got to get used.
Right.
So
right.
I'm like, well, maybe it can. What if it was pain? We go through a whole lot of pain, man. I know about making a serve sandwich now. I was my mama. Hey, I'm blessed to have everything I ever needed. but I also know what a surf sandwich tastes like, man. I know what beanie weenies taste like. I know I know by drinking, a little more water than food, because it might get a little slim this time. So man, I got to thinking, man, I work real hard, man. I want to go pro. Why I want to go pro? Because I want to make me, and I want to build my mama house. But to do that, man, I got to get through this pain, man. We go through a whole lot of pain, man. Well, if you rose above your pain, and then, hey, as soon as I said it, it clicked. I said, above pain, above pain, above pain, above pain. I got never give up tatted on my chest, and I just felt like that was the perfect representation of me, my family, and anybody that I'm close with. I mean, because I only surround myself with like-minded people. Although I'm nice and speak to a lot of people and know a lot of people, but the ones I really consider close to me, they just like me. They ain't give up in nothing. It don't matter if it's a video game. It don't matter if it's rock paper scissors. We going to the end. I'm saying, and that same thing apply to life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, the whole 9 yards, and that right there that was the spark of above pain as we know it now. That's how that came to fruition, right there.
Wow. And man, I'll just say this: what you just said, um, it stands because I can see it. I mean, in my mind, I already was thinking that of everything. It says so much and it speaks so clearly to me personally. Just knowing it, it speaks so clearly. Um, Knowing you, knowing the family, and that's what it is. Rising above. It's kind of like what was that thing they say? The phoenix rising out of the ashes.
Mm-hmm. Just like
Like,
fire. Now.
and that is so, man, and for you to take that, and it's amazing how that thing hits. Like you got this, but then it just goes like, yeah,
It get deeper, man. And for anybody that want AP, I mean, I say it now, I say it again later. I kind of had to start over with my business. I had to start from the ground up again. Considering that I am a graduate student, I am a elite track and field athlete, inspired, soon to be pro. So I got a lot on my plate. Doing a couple things. So I did get it started back up though, and it's on the road this time. It ain't gonna stop rolling either. But man, y'all can anybody out there listening, you can follow me on Instagram at above pain underscore AP. That's the name of it. I say it again, above pain underscore AP. You can check out all the dropped previously and what's coming soon. Cause it's some stuff I got cooking up.
well,
Hey,
look now,
man,
now,
don't never. Huh?
now tell me about I noticed you was an entrepreneur. You was an entrepreneur. And on the entrepreneur side.
Huh?
Now, how was it with doing that and with the athletics and how is all of this? Because I know that what you just said is, oh boy, here no boy, that's a plate. I don't
It's a
know if
plate.
folks know it's a plate. Look,
It's a,
it ain't one of them things you think you can just jump in there and just yeah.
but hey, I know one thing though, and hey, I've been taught this since I was little. If you really want something, you gonna do it. And I also say, man, I always been taught you can create your own reality. And dreams do die if you let them starve. And
Ooh, say that one more again. Look, say that one more again. I like that.
hey, your dreams gonna die if you let it starve. Hey, and I'm gonna eat. So you see that plate big, it don't matter how big it is, I'm gonna eat. Now, of course, man, I had my mistakes. I had my downs real low. I'm talking about I might give it away, I might sell it, or I don't know. I got this other thing, I got that other thing. But hey, man, you settle down, you pray about it, you know, all the while, with me starting above pain, I got closer with me, myself, the God in me, and as well as the creator. And man, you got the win, man. You got the win. You got it. I recently told somebody the other day. I said, man, what would you do if you could never lose?
Mm.
And he was like, what you mean? He was like, what you mean? I said, no, like, tell me, what would you do? Ask me that. I'll tell you what I do. I go, I go gamble. I win every bingo hall game. I I go play every scratch off. I play the game. I win every time. I go to the Olympics. I break every record. I go to the NFL. I break every one of them records. Then I go to the NBA. I break them records too. I'll be everywhere. I might run for president as well. Just I know I can't lose. You see what I'm saying? And then I said it like that. He said, "Oh, okay." He got the name in his goals. He got the name in his aspirations. I asked a lot of people, they got the name and whatever. I said, why you not thinking like that right now?
Mm.
And they was like, oh. I say that's the difference. It's no way. It's no way you read and you read and you preach that book and he tell you already got the win. You don't believe it.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Hey, you already won. And if you don't win, you created the loss.
There it
Go
is.
Go get it, man. Rise above whatever is in the way. Any obstacle, that's your pain. Rise above and beyond it, and go get it, man. That's all I'm about. That's all I'm about. All of that can boil down to that right there.
And that is so true, Zach. When you say that, is so many people walk into situations and they already think that they've lost. It is a mindset. You don't walk in. I ain't never ever. Now I don't watch it no more. Well, I used to watch wrestling and I used to watch boxing. I don't think any of them fellas go inside that squared circle thinking I'm gonna lose because you can't walk into anything. You can't even get. I think if some people get up in the morning thinking they're gonna lose. I don't get up thinking I'm gonna lose. I get
I,
up thinking it's a win, baby. It's a win.
I just can't do it. And then too, of course, shit happened. Shit happened to. It's gonna happen. You can't wish for it not to happen because it's gonna happen. That's the inevitable thing about this construct of life that we live in. This shit gonna happen. But what you can do is prepare for how you gonna maneuver when it does happen. That's the difference. I mean, and then too, man, what is good or bad? You know what I'm saying? Say for instance, last year, I had a pretty tough injury after being like number 5 in the country after going to the Division 1 level. So I went to the Division 1 level track and field, and I was, I was doing some pretty nice things there. I had a long way to go, but man, I was pretty all right now, and I had a injury, and that kind of set me back a lot, and that was something I had to deal with. But I thought, I had them thoughts too, like, man, I already graduated. Do I really want to go pro? Like, is it, you know? But man, you could call my coach right now. I don't know where I got it from, but it was just somewhere deep down in me. I said, hey, I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. I know I'm hurting right now, but it's gonna happen. And 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 they say like, Zach, how can you think like that? I said, because I don't know what's good or bad. And when I say that, I can give you an example. I mean, if right now somebody was go a sports player go break their arm, oh, you would think that's bad. But one game that they had, the whole arena, something happened to everybody.
Right.
But you just was grateful to not be there. You oh, now it's a good thing you broke. You see what I'm saying? You don't
Right.
never know what's best for you. So why not always look at what will be the best thing come out of this? What something good got to come from. Some good got to come from
Right.
it
Right.
right now. But some good got to come from that, man. And that's just how I view everything, man. Losses are definitely lessons, and it takes a real one to accept that, you know, and understand that, hey man, this is actually a lesson. Like I didn't lose, and it's not easy. I can sit here and say like, man, you know, get up and you know, do this and do that. But man, I know it's hard. It's been hard for me, and I believe I'm a beautiful man. You know, I believe I was created one of one. It ain't too many that look like me, male like me, and I ain't got no haircut right now. But hey, I, I go out and do the damn thing. You hear me? But hey, it's something to build to, and it's a great thing to have. But man, it ain't always easy. But when you do it, when you do have it, when you do wake up, and you know, and I say this, motivation is gonna leave in whatever you doing. That's just like that's in the category of shit happens. It's gonna leave, bro. You can't tell me anybody that's ever thought, you know, one day they had 1 day or 1 hour or 30 minutes or one. I'm talking about one time. Like, man, I don't know. But hey, they stayed consistent. It was the consistency, and it was the discipline, and then it was the drive. And oh, they lost the motivation yesterday, but they kept going in it. And oh, now it's back, and now it's back times two. Now I'm really motivated, and it just keep on doing that, man. And hey, whatever you say, it is. It is so.
That's it. That's it. And I believe that, man. What you just said, a lot of people miss consistency. You have to be in anything in life. You have to have consistency. Consistency, then you are committed to it. Consistency. Man, yeah, you're right. Them losses, well, you know what? I don't even call them losses. You know what I call them?
What you?
I call them.
You learn.
You take that, because what that does is, for me, that lesson says you ain't where you thought you were.
That's it.
You ain't where you thought you was at.
And you needed it. You needed to learn because you didn't know. You know, if you don't know something, you don't know something. That's just right. That's it. But man, learning
it helps us to grow. I mean, that's people think that these things, for me, in my opinion, it helps you to grow. It gives you a foundation. Those things, those lessons. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, some of them lessons be woo.
And I'll say this too. Some lessons I had to learn 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Some I had to learn 3, 4, 5 times. And it's gonna be like that too. Right? And I'm a prime example. And I will be 23 in human years, because I ever, you know, I'm gonna say that might go over a lot of people's head too, but ever. Human years, I'll be 23 September 30th in 3 days. But I've been through quite a bit, but I've also ain't been through shit this much. I only done lived this much life. So it's still some more lessons I might have to go redo that mission. You know, I might have to go do that again, figure out and really learn from that situation or what I was doing and how to rise above that, you know. And that's just all part of it. That's a part of growing. You gotta grow. You can never stay the same. This is all constant. Gotta grow.
That is so true. You know, and I push people in my mind, and I don't just say it, but just walk it, is that this thing, this life, you have to continually move. You got to keep growing. You got to be a sponge in this thing. You got to be, say, I call a sponge. You know what sponges do? Sponges like this, man. Sponge takes up everything. You take it all in and you squeeze out the excess. That's what you do. This life is about sucking it all in and you squeeze out that you don't need. And you just keep going. That's how you keep going. But some people they don't want to suck up nothing because they think that they have, unfortunately, I don't know if you ever ran across them, but there are some folks think that they are the encyclopedias of the world. They know everything. You know?
and it's people that think they know everything, and it's also people that don't want to know nothing, which is scary to me.
Look, I got a question for you. Which one of them is the scariest? The one that know everything or the one that don't want to know nothing?
I think the one that don't want to know nothing, because somebody that know everything, I feel like every one of those people then got proven wrong. Like somebody knew more than them at some point, and then let me go back and. But somebody that don't want to know nothing because of, I think it's more of a fear thing. Like, oh, I don't want to. That's gonna change my whole reality of what I thought really was this, but it's not that, and I would have to adapt and change. But in reality, that's what it's all about: adapting and changing, because you growing and you never gonna be, you know. And that's scary, man. I got so many scenarios. Man, all I do is watch motivational things and scenarios. I seen one. It say, man, what if when you died and you went to heaven and the Most High or God the Creator, however you go by, and he showed you the best you, but you didn't recognize it. You like, that was me. He said that was you. But you didn't want to go. You didn't want to know. You didn't want to know nothing. Like you didn't want it. You just, you want to stay the same. You want to stay in the same old box. What if it was that? And that thought alone, if that's the case, I don't want no chance. I don't want no chance. If he showed me the best me, it need to be just like this. Boom, it's a mirror. That would, cause I expended everything I had in me to be the greatest version of me, and that's all I could do, doing it through love and spreading love and light, and man, having fun with it, and just, but the person that don't want to know anything, that's scary to me, man. That's real scary.
Yeah, for me, I tell you personally, I say one thing for this old boy right here. I just want to, when I leave here, I want to leave empty. I want to leave empty. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna take something with me. I want to leave everything on the table. When they close that old box, or in my case, throw me in that hole, ain't gonna be nothing but a shell, because ain't gonna be nothing in there. I want to leave empty. I'm gonna pour it all out, because what good does it do to take something with you? Because then, in my mind, you are depriving the ones that you're leaving behind the best part of you.
Cause why are you taking it? I like that, and I never even really looked at it that way, but that make a lot of sense right now. I like what you just said, cause that's what it's all about. Ain't no fun if everybody can't, especially your loved ones and ones you know, teaching up and stuff like that, and people who look up to you and people who watch you. You don't leave nothing behind. You take everything with you. That's what was the good in even doing it?
What was the good in doing it? Yeah, you're depriving you are doing yourself and others and the Most High a disservice. You're do total disservice, because this thing, here's my thing, Zach. I didn't come here for me. I was not put here on this earth for me. What I was put here to do was for others, was to give out of me, to pour out of me. It ain't for me. See, now just imagine this, you college fella. Now just imagine this. If each one of us took that right there, that I'm not here for me, I'm here to pour out of me. So if I'm pouring out of me, that means somebody's pouring into me. And the flow continue. See, that's how it's really supposed to work, is that I ain't got to hold on to it. I can release it. Why can I release it? Because automatically there's somebody with the same thing that's going to pour in, and it continually flows.
Man, and especially with us, we know what we talking about. Man, if we was to do that right there, if we just this alone, imagine every black person, every black person, every black person just in your area, not let alone just the United States or wherever. Imagine if they woke up, every black person you walk around, you give them one compliment.
Mm.
One person give one person a compliment. Man, that is real. energy. Your words and thoughts are in energy that creates an actual thing, an actual construct. It forms into reality. Like, and man, they've done studies, man. You could tell a flower some horrible things. I bet it died. You could tell the same thing. They got the same light, the same vase, the same water, the same dirt. Some positive things, it's gonna bloom, and it's just because of the vibration that you gave it. Imagine if all of us did what you just said. Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, man, that look good today on you. You know, girl, you get them shoes you got. Hey, them fit you just right. Imagine that. Imagine how we would all walk around.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man. Imagine what we could do. Imagine the empire. Oh man. And you know what, man? That I want to build that, man. Especially with this, man. This is all for helping somebody. I actually want to be that way. Like I want my business to get just so big to where I'm looking at it in the sports aspect. A kid ain't got some shoot. Here come above pain. We full of athletes. Me and my team full of athletes, man. We'll get them whatever they need. Boom. Or a whole track team, or a whole football team, or a whole organization, a whole school. It just helping, helping and giving back, and also giving them some fly gear to rock. Just whatever they represent and feel in their heart, they can put it on their chest and rock it every day. Like, yeah, man, just imagine. I'm appalled right now. Think about that.
And that is it. And see, me and my whole marketing scheme, I'm thinking a simple fact of this is, can you imagine a kid that's going through whatever it may be, but you tell them this: you can rise above the pain. Rising above, yeah, I'm not saying. See, and here's the one thing I love about that: a rise above the pain. Here's what I love about it. You want me to tell you what this old boy loves? It didn't say avoid the pain. It didn't say the pain don't exist. It didn't say there ain't gonna be no pain, but it says it shall come. And what can you do? See, and this the thing: to rise above the pain. Zach, you know what that is? That's a choice.
That's a choice. That's a conscious decision.
That
If you
is.
do it, you gonna do it. And you see it says above, or I'm gonna go this way, above pain me to go up, we going up. We going, it's up. But man, right that man. You can. You can. And I've done it, you've done it, and I wanna have more people in this that's also done it, and it just spread like wildfire.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love what you've come up with. I love what you're doing. I love to be able to hear it. I don't know if you've heard, and I don't listen to folks. I do listen, some of them great. When they talk about the generation that's the entitlement and I don't know, it's gen. So I don't know what they call it. X,
Yeah,
Y, Z. They
I don't
got the letters. I don't know what the letters is. I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to know, cause I'm in the younger, but I don't even Gen X and Gen Z and the boo whatever, and I don't even know.
But what, and I said this, I hope I'm one of them fellas. If I said it over yonder, I say it here. And as I said privately, man, I'm proud of you. I salute you. I salute you for what you're doing, what you have done, and what you shall do. Man, to and step up on the track, off the track, on the field, off the field. I've seen you're out training folks and be like, yo, who can now I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't come to train with you, so don't even worry about calling me talking about no training. Okay. Now I will come. Look, if you got a bucket of chicken at the end, I'll be right
Ah, hey, hey, we can make that contest too, now. Who can finish fries the fastest?
Man, it is a blessing to see a young man out here when there's so much other stuff that's going on. And that, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like that ain't negativity here, but what again, the negativity and the negative things, what you do is you rise above it. That's pain as well. Okay, man, that's pain as well. The things that are going on in your neighborhood, the gun violence, the this, the that, that's pain. And what this man just said is that pain, you can rise above it. You ain't got to stay in it.
You don't have to. It may feel like that. It may look like that. It may sound like that. But man, I promise you, anything. And it may be times I might have to go back and watch this same recording just to talk to me and say, hey, you don't forget now, you can do this thing. It don't matter what it is. And when I say pain, I view it as more as an obstacle or something to overcome anything. It could be anything. Your pain could be it don't have to be physical pain. It don't have to be, anything that will make you cry, but whatever is in the way. Whatever you want and some is in the way of you doing that rising above you. AP. Stay AP, man.
That's it. Man, but look, before we close, there's a couple things. One, I want to ask you if that was a message. If that was a message, what they call them things, I don't know if they got them no more. Them capsules they used to take some stuff and they buried in the ground. Somebody opened it up.
Oh yeah.
So if you could take a message right now and put it in a time capsule that somebody would open in the future, what would your message be for the future?
My message. With everything that I've experienced and gathered right now, that I believe would be the most help. I would say question all truths. Always be willing to adapt and grow. Never stay the same. I hear that often, stay the same. No. Why would I? Nothing is the same. The days are not the same. Nothing stays the same. Why would you stay the same? Be willing to adapt and change and always find a way, because you create your own reality. Again, you have the power to do so. So why not do it?
Yeah, I like that. They call me crazy sometimes because I create my own reality. I'll be up here with my own. I'm telling you, when you talk about dance to a different beat, boy, look, I do it.
Hey, you ain't the only one. It's people out here right now. I'll be walking by myself, headphones in. Oh man, I'm hey, hey, I'm the best. I'm number one. I got 10 Grammys when I got them headphones. Hey, I'm award winning right now. Man, yeah.
Hey, what what I believe is, Zach, I truly believe this. Each and every one of us has to do one thing: is walk in our truth.
That's it.
It's not what somebody else tells us, and a lot of times that's what happens. Is we become transformed by what others think of us and how others see us. So now we've taken on others' image of us. That's crazy. We've taken on the image of how others see us. That's how they perceive us. So in reality, we don't know how we see ourselves.
Exactly. What's that old saying? Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. I read something and it said, what somebody else think of you is none of your business.
Right.
Huh? Yeah, I'm like, no, it's not. Whatever somebody else got to say about you ain't none of your business. That's whatever they think. And you have to understand that's their level of perception of what they believe you to be. If you know that's not you, it ain't nothing to believe. Belief is a doubt. I don't have to believe nothing. I know my skin brown. I don't believe my skin is brown. Whatever somebody believe about you, oh well. Hey.
Right.
If they don't come to myself, man, go already. You can kick rocks.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Man, you know that's boy, I like that. That's allowing somebody else's thoughts to become your truth.
and again, like I say, you can create whatever, and other people can too. Don't
Yes,
let them make you on.
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right. Hey, man, because at the end of the day, you know, Zach, this is what I know. You, me, and everybody else. Bottom line, we got to live our own life.
that's it.
Nobody can live our life. Nobody can live our life for us. Now, somebody can say, well, I could do, no, you could do what you can do, but you could never do what I can do.
That's right.
You could
I
never do.
I can look up to you. I can inspire to be just like you. I can walk in the footsteps. I can do everything that you did. But it's just not gonna be the same thing because you're not the same thing.
Right,
I got
right.
you have different experiences is a better term I use. You know, the experience is different,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Oh man, that is 100% true. You know, and I told you before we started. I told you I only had two. Look, you know, I only asked no question. I told you I had two. So I
Yeah,
waited to the end for the second question. The first one
right.
was
I'm
so
I'm I'm finna give you that.
the old Louisiana Country Boy got the $1 million question for Brother Zach, the founder of AP. It's the question that sings this platform. It's a question that I had to ask myself, and I had to understand what my reality was. So, to you, Brother Zach, the question, the $1 million question: what is your why?
If I had to simplify it to one thing,
You ain't got to. You can make it how you want to. It's your remember. It's your why.
it's my why. So, man, if I had to give it detailed, I put it like this, man. I have a mother that's a very big inspiration to me, and a lot of what I do is for her, and because of what she did for me. I didn't watch this lady all every day of my life work hard for something that she wanted, and what she wanted for me, she did it, and I reaped those benefits because of the attitude and how she carried herself, and everything that just like that. And I was also fortunate to have a father is carried himself as well, and those same big brother figures and uncles and everybody that look up to me. Those are my whys, man, and to be able to live and serve and do and give and love all the right ways, man. That's my why. And if I was to simplify that in one thing, I'd say true fulfillment. You know, that's my why. To be truly loved, to give that same love. That's it. To give that, to feel that. I love the feeling of helping somebody. I'm fulfilled off that, man. That it to for me to motivate somebody, man, that I'm fulfilled. That fulfills me. Like, it makes me happy. Like, and that's just my happy. That's my version of that's my happiness. That what keeps me going. And even just getting over things that thought it had the audacity to hold me down when it can't. Hey, that fulfills me, man. And for somebody to see that story and to do it themselves, that fulfills me, man. So, man, hey, those are my whys. That's my why.
Man, man, and that's amazing. That is amazing. And Zach, I appreciate you so very much, man. I'm so proud of
I,
you.
hey, I've never really been on anything like this ever in my life, for real. So I like this.
I,
I was actually practicing. Like, I always I always say, when I get on something, I'm gonna be straight 100. I'm gonna be Zach. I ain't gonna, hi, how are you? No, hell no. Straight from the source, the same way. You call
hey,
me, if you called me before or after this, I'm gonna be the same, just like how I am right now. I say that's how I'm gonna have some fun on that thing. However it go.
That's what the table is, man. That's what the table is. It is a place of truth, man. There's no judgment. There's no none of that. This is where you just come and just lay it out. You lay it out how you lay it out. And the reason I don't ever try to introduce or ask any questions, man, I can't tell nobody's story. I can't tell nobody's story. I can tell my story. But it's not my job to. I wasn't. God didn't put me here to be asking nobody questions, and He put me here to sit down, and shut your mouth, boy. Now I told you now that's what I do, and that's why I'm here. That is my thing, and it's to allow people to have the space and to give them grace. Bottom line, to make everyone feel welcome to come. And man, I am so very proud of you, young man. I am. It man, to watch you grow. It is a beautiful thing. And I see your mama watching. So I'm gonna say, hey JB, great job. Okay, great job.
Hey, she's still coaching the young buck too, man. shout out Jenny. Shout out Bird. No, everything they call her. T Jenny, shout out. Yeah.
Man, that I do, man. I appreciate you. And before you go, I want you to be able to again. Can you tell everybody about your stuff, where they can get your stuff, all that wonderful stuff, where they can come back, where they can rise above the pack.
So, like I say, as of right now, man, if you follow me on Facebook at Zach Beard, I do post on Facebook. I am currently making other social media platforms for Above Pain, but currently right now I only have an Instagram. But you can buy through me from Facebook. Whenever you see a post on a shirt, comment, comment on that thing. I ain't gonna bite you. I ain't gonna be mean to you. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. If I got it, shoot, it's yours. I'll send it to you quick. That ain't no problem. I say I'm on my Instagram is Above Pain _AP. I do my drops on there. I do my raffles on there as well as Facebook through my personal page. But I will soon have Twitter. I also have TikTok, but it's also the same name, Above Pain _AP. I have a TikTok. I'm gonna start making little funny videos with my shirts on there. I think I'm gonna start doing a little skits just to, get it out there a little bit more.
Yes,
But yeah, that man, yeah, as soon as you catch a post or see a drop or see something you like on a story and slide up in, that's how you can get it. DM the page, DM me. I will never DM you to ask you, hey, you want to buy this? So if that's the case, that was not me, never. If I was to ever do that, you're somebody that could call my cell phone number. And if you're not that person and that happened to you, that wasn't me. So I'm gonna leave that like that. But all you gotta do is just hit the page up.
there you go. Y'all go follow that.
Soon. I will say soon. I will have a website, but like I said, ground up. Be a little, be a little nice on your boy, man. I'm trying to get it. I'm gonna get it, but
hey, man. You got my full support, man. You got my full support. I love what you're doing. I stand behind it. I support it 100%.
the website, it's coming soon. And when I get the website, you can go straight from the website. And even if you do DM the page will, let you know where the website is. It might even send it right to you, and it'll kick off just like that.
Man, there it is. Y'all go follow Zach. Y'all go support this young man is doing wonderful things. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't y'all be trying to catch the train after done left the track. Y'all better get on.
Hey, you better get on right now. Cause it ain't going back the way it was. It ain't gonna go back the way it was.
Right. When it leaves the depot, it's gone. Okay, it's moving to the next stop. Just y'all know. Zach, man, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come and visit, man. Thank you for breaking the tape at the end of the month of September. Bam! Ain't no more shows in September. Ain't no more shows in September. It's over. Man, it has been an honor. It has been a privilege to have you, and I thank you so much. And I always know, man, you got a welcome seat anytime you want to come chop it up here at the table, man. You're more than welcome at any time. Anytime. Oh, wait a minute. Can you do this? You still running, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell these folks what, because they might come out to the track.
I am a graduate student athlete at Northwestern State University down here in Natchez, Louisiana. That's where I run at. And if you would like to come to any track meets, you could. I gave my information out, Zach Beard on Facebook. I'm also Zach Beard on Instagram, but the B is replaced with a number 6. That's my Instagram tag, And I gave you the AP tag, above pain _AP. Just hit me up. I'm a nice guy, man. I ain't gonna, I'll shoot the schedule out. I actually will post it here soon, so I'll shoot my track schedule out for anybody, wanting to support me in that area. But yeah, man, I run at Northwestern State, one of the best schools in the nation right now.
I used to run. I didn't believe it either.
I would say, where you ran to? You ran to the dinner rolls in the booth.
Yeah. I ran straight to the dinner table.
I got a gold medal in eating smothered pork chops and gravy. Smothered hamburger steak gravy. I got I ain't lying.
Oh man. Well, man, look. Thank you again, Zach. I greatly appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. Man, y'all go follow, y'all go support him. Above pain. Man, he's doing wonderful things. Don't y'all be sitting out here talking about what young folks ain't doing. Here's one that's doing it, okay? Here's one that's doing it. He's doing it. And it is up to each and every one of us to support him and uplift him and to encourage him. Yeah, you talk about the other stuff. Now, wait a minute. What mama say? Now run tell that. You run tell everything.
Yeah.
You run tell everything else. Now run tell that.
I just have a question. How can I view this? Where will this be posted?
It will be on. I will actually send you the link, but it is live right now. As you can see right behind us, we are live right now on Instagram. It is live on YouTube. And it will be on YouTube forever and a day, or 100 years, until YouTube decides to crash. But it's always going to be on YouTube. I think we're actually on LinkedIn tonight as well. So we're on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, and Instagram. So we're on all of those. So in any of those, you can go catch them. Well, look here. I just want to say to each and every one of y'all, I thank you so very much for tuning in. I got you. Hold on. Let me get you. Bam.
Oh, I'm back.
You back?
Okay. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what. I think I got a call.
All right. Man, I thank y'all for huh?
I say, how can I watch this? I ain't even here.
It's on. You'll be on YouTube. I will actually, when we get done, I'll send you the link to it. And it will be uploaded to every podcast, so you can grab it and listen to it. You ain't got to look at my ugly face. You can just hear my big mouth. But it'll be on every podcast station as well. So, man, y'all go and support. Again, thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. Thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. If y'all know anything about the Country Boy, I am very bad at reading comments and trying to move them over. I have yet to reach the multitasking thing because my attention span just like this thing over here is rolling with comments, and all I can do is just look at it as well. But as we end this thing, I'll say this. if the good Lord has given you a vision, if he's given you a vision, don't worry about the folks that tell you what you can't say else, because guess what? The naysayers are doing their job. They telling you can't do it. They telling you can't win. They telling you ain't smart enough, you ain't big enough, you ain't fast enough, you ain't strong enough, you ain't whatever. That's what they're supposed to do. But don't worry about them, because if the good Lord has given you a vision, trust this old boy right here. He has provided every provision for that vision. You just keep going and don't you quit. And lastly, but not least, as the old country boy always in this thing, I will say this. If you woke up this morning and you rolled over in your old bed and you cleaned out your old ears because you had some wax up in them and you was listening and you didn't hear anything. And if you was rolling around out here today, looking around, listening, and you didn't hear nothing but the birds, and you still didn't hear. Well, here it is, 9:09 on a Wednesday night, and you're finna hear from my big old country mouth right here, right now. Look at here. Old country boy is gonna tell you, as I always tell you, I love you. I love you.
That's right.
Yeah. I love you unconditionally.
Brother.
There ain't nothing, absolutely positively nothing that y'all can do about it. I thank y'all very much. Y'all go follow Zach. Zach, continue to walk into, I'm sorry, let me get that right. Continue to run into your destiny, my friend.
You don't know how you motivated me. I will.
Continue running into your destiny, man. Thank you, Zach, and you're always welcome back, my friend.
I really appreciate you.
I appreciate it, sir.